says, therefore, do not lose heart. Right? Therefore, do not be discouraged. But though your outer man is decaying, yet your inner man is being renewed day by day. For momentary light afflictions is producing for us eternal weight of glory far beyond all comparison, while we look at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which has been seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Before I continue, I want us to take note of that again. Do not be discouraged, right? For a momentary, your suffering here on earth is only momentary and light. No matter how heavy the penalty is, Paul is saying it is still light. Why? Compared to the weight of the eternal glory that will be given to you if you remain faithful. So, be faithful only for a momentary, because your life here is only short. And realize that no matter how much or how heavy that is, it is only light compared to the reward that God has in store for you for being faithful for Him. And that reward will be eternal. Chapter 5 verse 1. For we know that if the earthly tents which is our house is torn down, we have a building from God, a house not made with hands, eternal in heavens. For indeed in this house we groan, longing to be clothed with a dwelling from heaven. Inasmuch as we, having put it on, will not be found naked. For indeed, while we are in this tent, we groan, being burdened, because we do not want to be unclothed, but to be clothed, so that what is mortal will be swallowed up by life. So he prays that, he desires that he will be delivered. You know, some commentators are debating what this word deliverance is. Is it being delivered from jail or delivered in the final hour? I submit, I take the position that it is delivered from the final hour. What Paul is saying is, he will be delivered, right? Even if he lives or dies. And it's saying that this situation that he is facing in his life is meant for him to be delivered, to be vindicated on the day that Christ returns. Go to 2 Thessalonians, please. Second Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 5 says, this is a plain indication of God's righteous judgment, so that you will be considered worthy of the kingdom of God, for which indeed you are suffering. And I read Romans 8:18 says, for I consider the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that is to be revealed to us. You know, there's a famous saying by this missionary, Jim Elliot. He is no fool who gives up what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose. Because Paul sees this, he says, I will rejoice. He will rejoice. Paul's single passion. His single passion is for the exaltation of Christ in his body. He does not care what happens to him. All he cares is what happens to the name and honor of Christ. Even if that costs him his life, he will rejoice. Because that to him is paramount. That to him is central. Everything in his life revolves the glorification and exaltation of Christ in his body. How about us? I pray that we are able to see the heart of Paul and the mind of Paul. And upon seeing, we might develop the same passion and purpose for Christ in our life. This is the life of a believer. A life that is focusing in the exaltation of Christ. That life will be measured and determined not by what's happening in their life, but what's happening in the name of Christ in their life. Thus says the Lord.